Hey team. Thank you, Masters. Thank you for joining, friends from India, out of India, US, and across the world. Good morning, good evening. Um, I hope I'm audible, and I see Masters joining in. Can anyone give me just a quick confirmation if you guys can hear me? Perfect, Sunil. Thank you very much. Perfect. So we had a blast of 11th day yesterday with Patri sir's video guiding us, and as well as it was very mesmerizing. I was following the entire conversation. That was beautiful. So 12th day it is with a lot of energies. I don't know how many of us gone are following us from day one. To all the masters who are traveling with us since day one, this is your 12th day, and rest of the masters who has joined in between. We have a long way to go ahead. So we have a very wonderful guest today. Her name is Devi Garu. We would want to, talk about her and celebrate her experience and learn more about her meditation experience. But before we start with that, why don't we, Sunil sir, let me invite Sunil Garu so that he would, uh, take us through the meditation journey for today.
Hi, Naresh. Good evening.
Hey,
Good morning, friends. All right, great. So we have, as Naresh mentioned, we crossed day 11, which is really a milestone. And if at all there are beginners who started their journey, it's definitely a milestone that we have crossed.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
And if you remember, we were actually thinking about the 33 days as the first 11
yeah.
days is going to be for
Mm,
beginners, 11, the next 11 is going to be for intermediate, and the last 11 is going to be, maybe we can talk about some advanced topics
yes,
to kind of, calibrate within ourselves.
yes. Great, fantastic. So I'm sure most of us who were regularly meditating, they know that technique, they know how to do and what to do. So if at all there is anyone who is new, we'll still guide with the basics. All right, let's just start meditation for next 40 minutes. All right, gather yourself, friends. Pay attention to your surroundings. Just be aware of the place that you're sitting, the way, the entire surroundings, the sound, overall atmosphere. Just accept them as they are. No judgment, no expectations as well. You may hear pleasant or unpleasant sound. It's all okay. Accept them as they are. It's absolutely fine. Now, bring your attention to yourself. If you're sitting on a chair or a sofa, just cross your feet. In case you're sitting on the floor, cross your legs and clasp your fingers. Just interlock the fingers like this and place them on your lap. Just in case you're wearing spectacles, please remove them. And just pay attention to the place you're sitting. Just be aware. Now close your eyes. Let the attention be in the body. Before we get into meditation, let's just scan our body from head to toe. The body should be at complete ease. Sthira. How is your head, forehead, your eyebrows, your chin? Are you biting your teeth? Just relax. Relax the head completely. Relax your neck, your shoulders, your arms. Relax the clasped fingers. Just loosen them a bit. Let it just be gently be clasped. Relax your upper back and lower back. Please take support of the back if you need. Relax your thigh muscles, calf muscles, and your feet. The body is now at ease. Sthira Sukhasana. Now bring your awareness from your body to your breath. Just observe your natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Anapanasati meditation. Ana means ingoing, apana is outgoing, sati means being with the breath. Just be with your natural breath. Do not alter your breath. Breathe as it is naturally flowing and just be with that breath. No visualization needed. This is not a prayer, no deity, no forms of any sort, no chanting mantras either. Just be with our breath. Now, if there is something that's going to interfere between you and your observation of your breath, it's only our own thoughts. Please park your thoughts like you park your vehicle. You can take them, go along with it after meditation if needed. But for now, next 35 to 40 minutes, it's my time, Swayam. This time, these minutes are ours. Let us dedicate every minute for ourselves by just being with our own breath. We will play a soft music in the background, but let our attention be on our breath. Whenever thought appears, just cut the thoughts and come back to breath. Please come back to your breath, my dear friends. Be with your breath. Please come back to your breath, my dear friends. Cut the thoughts and come back to your breath. Wonderful, masters. Please be with your breath. Last 5 minutes. Last 2 minutes, friends. Wonderful, friends. Slowly bring your attention back to your body. Please do not open your eyes yet. Gently bring your awareness back to your body. Just feel the body. Please take your time. Once you're okay, you can now unclasp your fingers and place them on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. When you're ready, you may gently open your eyes and give a wonderful smile to yourself. That was your time that you committed for yourself. Congratulations. Please take your time. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Naresh Garu. Over to you.
That was a beautiful meditation. I've discounted 2 minutes of my time just to make sure that I have time to set up my camera out here. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you very much. Friends, I think day 12, it's a great journey so far. All of us who have started traveling with us from day one, uh, congratulations. And for all the masters and friends who joined us in between, congratulations too, because we are all kind of creating this group energy, connecting to the conscious. It makes a lot of difference. So today we have one of the very well-known guests with us, Devi Chakka Garu. I so from my side, whenever I think about Devi, right, I do not know on the PSSM world on the India side, but the PSSM world on the Americas, especially on the North America, 5 or 6 out of 10 masters, uh, are directly or indirectly connected with Devi Garu, either through her writings, either through her classes or sessions that she takes, or either through her the Dhyana Prashar that she did in North America. So she's well known for her writings. Conscious Parenting is one of the books that's a very big, very well received books, both in India and as well as US. I've recently heard that it was translated to two other languages. Kannada is one of them, and we are receiving a lot of good response about this book. So Devi Garu, thank you very much for joining, Andy. Thank you very much. I know Swayam is I know, all about ourselves, right? So taking that 40 minutes for ourselves for meditating and really looking at experiences. It's going to be inspiration to all the new masters who just joined meditation. It's going to be a refresher for all the masters who have been meditating for quite some time, right? Thank you very much. Welcome, Devika. So we would like you to, give us your one of the experiences that you have with meditation or transformation journey, whatever you feel is comfortable right now.
Thank you so much, Naresh, for this wonderful opportunity, giving me a chance to be with you all and share few of my experiences here. I would like to thank Sunil sir for wonderful guidance. It was so good, intense meditations. I also discounted myself 2 minutes, just like you. That's the one beautiful meditation, Naresh. And coming to me, I just want to um, share some insight from your title Swayam. While I'm meditating, this insight came to me, so I just want to share that to begin my journey. The Swayam, when we realize Swayam, we'll become Sarvam, we'll become everything. When we know ourselves, when we know the core into, when we go core into ourselves, we become everything. So Swayam became Sarvam. So that's what insight came to me. So I just want to share with you all. So this is a journey from Swayam to Sarvam. So my journey myself, I'm Devi Chakka. I born in East Godavari, a village called Itakota in East Godavari in Andhra Pradesh. So my journey started since I'm very small kid with my mother. She is a very spiritual person and she's like a spiritual scientist. She used to explore many things and she used to meet every possible guru or swamiji around her, and I always accompany her. I go along with her, and seeing all of them and listening from all of them. But my mother has some set of questions. What is life? What is the purpose of life? Why these illnesses, or why these kind of clashes between relationships, and why these kind of sufferings we are going through. There are so many questions, like Buddha questions. My mother have a lot of questions from childhood. For those questions, she's have that quest inside and outside around the world. She's seeking some answers, and but nowhere they're found. In this journey, she started reading inner meanings of chantings like Lalita Sahasranamam, Vishnu Sahasranamam, all these the sacred chantings, and then she came to know everything related to yogam or dhyanam, these two words. So there is something called dhyana yogam. I need to learn that. So she came to that understanding and she started seeking for meditation. We go through Ramakrishna mission, Ramachandra mission, Sahaja Yoga, pranic healing, Reiki, two, three some other meditations too. She been there, and along with her, I'm also witnessing her journey. Then a friend of my mother gave us a few speeches of Patriji in 2002. One is Mukti Margam, and second one is enlightenment, liberation and enlightenment. Two audio cassettes of Patriji came into our life, and those two speeches changes our life into, you know so much different, so much joy, so much awareness came into our lives with those two speeches. All of my mother questions were answered with those two speeches, and then she understand that this is the path I belongs to. I need to meet this guru. I need to, learn meditation from him. And then we happened to see Patriji, 2002 Buddha Purnima in Vizag. We saw him for the very first time. I'm 14 years old by that time. So I met Patriji first time. We don't know what happened. For me and my mother, both were in tears when we met Patriji, when we met Guruji for first time. And the tears of joy, first time we experienced. So that is how I entered into meditation. And from then I started doing meditation. Every time, whenever I sit for meditation, my meditation was good. I experienced peace, joy. But I never get any experience in meditation. No visions, no such kind of hostile travels, third day visions, or such things. Nothing is there. And from very first day, I'm very active in spreading meditation. It is very natural for me. The inner call is there to spread this meditation. And Patriji used to encourage me a lot to spread the word of meditation. And I used to take sessions from my ninth grade itself. So at that time, there is no such, it is back in 23 years back. There is no more people to spread meditation. We are the only few people are there, and there is need also like that. So I started taking sessions at that time. So whenever I teach meditation, people use it to come back with lot of third experiences, hostel travel experiences, so many stories. And I used to wonder why everyone getting these kind of experiences. Why am I not getting any experience? And one day I went to Patriji to fight with him. So what is happening? Why I'm not getting anything? Then he said, once you're done cooking, you don't need to cook that again. So all of your experience were done in past life. Now you are here for teaching. Don't need to experience anything in meditation. He said like that with a lot of confidence. But I'm not satisfied with that answer. I want to see something. I have to experience something in my meditation. Otherwise, I took a decision. I will meditate for 20 more days. If I didn't get any kind of experience, I'll quit. That is my strong decision. I completed my 11th grade at that time, and after 11th grade, I'm in holidays. I went to my grandmother's house for holidays, and that is a full moon day. and we sat for meditation. Uh, so that day is the 20th day. From 20 days, I didn't get any experience in meditation. That is the 20th day. I decided, today, if I didn't get anything, I'm going to quit. So I sat for 8 hours. Uh, I used to do 1 hour or 40 minutes, 1.5 hour is easy for me. I can sit. Even from my teenage, I'm able to sit. But that day, I sat for 8 hours continuously through the night, and in early morning from 3:30 onwards, I believe, I started experiencing immense bliss in meditation. I'm not able to explain that, words are really short and limited to share that feelings of mine. And my entire dress, front side, became wet with my tears, and tears of joy and ecstasy that I first time experienced at that time. And with that experience, I that satisfaction came to me. Okay, I have something. I maybe I'm not able to share like other experiences, but I felt it's complete. It's true. Whatever Patriji said is true, and I felt that satisfaction, and I never looked back after that experience. So even in these many years of journey, I don't have many experience in meditation, but in transformation in my journey, I have many of experiences. I'm telling this because I don't have such meditative experiences in the meditation state, but I do have many other experiences. I will share them. So after that, I took many sessions in East and West, and as well as Vizag and Vijayanagaram. 4 districts are there. I covered 4 districts. I used it to travel. All of my holidays dedicated to the meditation sessions. I used it to take daily 6 sessions, 5 sessions at least on those days. It is a wonderful journey. And after that, it's time for my marriage. So I have this great wish in my heart that my marriage should happen with the presence of Patriji. Either it is in Dhyana Mahachakra, I need to get married. Otherwise, Patriji need to come to my marriage. That is a very strong, intense wish in my heart. I don't know why. But I never shared this with my guru. I never ever utter a single word about this. But I have very intense, desire in my heart. And my marriage got settled with Surya. And the first invitation, we took that first invitation to Patriji. Patriji and my mom and father said, sir, please come to marriage. And then Patriji said, okay, if possible, I will come. And then after that word, he looked into my eyes for 2 seconds, only 2 seconds. He looked into my eyes. Then he said, it is possible, I will come. He changed the word. And then he came to my marriage. He is there for entire marriage ceremony, sitting in the front row, meditating with this, holy rice in his hand. And he blessed me. He gave me strong hug, and he is there for entire marriage. And later, I came to know, my dear friends, I want to share this experience every time whenever I share my experience, because what kind of guru Patriji is, I am just a normal girl living in the village and doing little service. That's it. No, not a big role of mine is playing in the PSSM. So all I have is dedication towards meditation and Patriji. That's it. So I never utter any word about my desire, but by looking into my eyes, he came to know that. Then later I came to know he need to talk on the stage of Theosophical Society in the Australia at that time. He invited to that stage, and it is very important for him. And so to go there, according to that, he gave dates for 2 months dates in the North India. So then, after I gave my marriage invitation, he cancelled 2 months dates, and he cancelled that, talking part on the Theosophical Society. Instead of him, he sent Saroja Gullapalli from Australia, one of the great master, and he sent Saroja Gullapalli to that stage, and he changed all his calendar 2 months to come to my marriage, and he came. That is a lot, my dear friends. So, this is one simple example how the Guru shower that love, how the Guru give immense importance to everyone, and how valuable we are. We all have the problem of self-worth, and Patriji is a one master. He will take off that self-worth from, mother root. So that is one of the experience with Guruji. And then after marriage, I came to Hyderabad. Then my journey started with Dr. Newton Kondaviti, another great guru. I'm blessed to have two gurus in my life. And after meeting Dr. Kondaviti, I learned more, deeper spiritual concepts in an organized way. And he is more into, deep understanding, introspection, and whatever topic he take, he will take, learn that and implement that in the level of Everest. So I learned so much of knowledge from Dr. Newton sir, and I'm blessed to have journey of 5 to 6 years there with Dr. Newton ji. And in that journey itself, I got my first pregnancy with my first daughter, Pragna. At that time, I have so much of, this desire to do right thing for a kid. I came to know the concept of spiritual parenting from Osho, from Dr. Newton sir, and from Sarai Darian. From all these books, I came to know a glimpse of some spiritual parenting. I want to know more. I want to implement more in that research. I really studied well about conscious parenting. So after get all this knowledge, the immense desire of sharing this wisdom with everyone started inside my heart. But I don't know how, because I have a little girl on my lap, which is my elder one. I I can't leave her and go out and take sessions, right? That is against conscious parenting. I need to give my full time to her. But this intense desire is coming inside to share this wisdom with everyone. I don't know how, but with my logical mind, I designed a program, and I want to print some brochures and take those brochures to every maternity hospital. In the weekends, I want to, give those brochures in the waiting hall to every woman. Some kind of project I designed, and I started working towards it. Then I went to Kothal, Kailasapuri for Sivaratri meditation. Then in that Mahashivratri meditation, every Mahashivratri I used to go to the Kattal when I was in Hyderabad. So when I'm meditating, a very clear, strong sound message came to me that write a book about conscious parenting. And I got married at 21 years, and I became mother in 22 years, and I'm just 22 years at that time. Um, I, Writing book is nowhere in my mind. But this message is really, really strong and intense that I can't ignore anymore. And I just opened my eyes and I was in shock. What is this? What can I do? How can I write? Even writing book is possible for me or not? All these questions are roaming in my mind. At the same time, one of my close friend, Nanda, so Nanda from Srikakulam, he's really close friend of mine. He is not there now. He passed away a few years back. So he came to me. He came to me and asked, Devi, what is your experience? Then I said, this is what my experience, and I'm really confused. Then he said, no confusion at all. If the message came to you in that clearly, you're the right person. Don't think that you're doing it, just do it, surrender to it and write it. Then I asked Patriji, and Patriji said, go ahead. And then I started writing my first book, which is Dhyana Matrutvam, about conscious parenting. In 3 months, I completed writing that book, and it got printed almost 7 to 8 times, and still it is going. And it is translated to Kannada and English as well. So it is my, fortune, and I feel really blessed to write that book. it just came through me, not me, but I'm really feel blessed too, because it came through me, so that I'm able to help thousands of parents through that book. So the immense bless I receive when people said, after reading your book, we stop scolding our kids, we stop beating our kids. When people share that, I really feel, immense bliss in my heart, my dear friends. So that is my all-time favorite topic is conscious parenting. And conscious parenting, this is related with many other topics like inner child and, self-awareness, mastery. So many things will come under that. Ego masks, dealing with our ego masks and everything. So bringing awareness towards your peace, no, not one or two. All spiritual concepts will come together when we practice conscious parenting. So that is one of my favorite topic. And then later I moved to US. When I come to US, there are whole bunch of wonderful experiences here, my dear friends. How everything driven, I really believe everything driven through Patriji's blessing and guidance. After coming here, I wrote my second book, which is Divya Sri Tattvapu Jagruti. After reading Untold Story of Sita, Sita Ayanam in Telugu, and I went into this so much of blissful state what I experienced previously in my childhood. I went into that state of ecstasy and bliss for almost 10 to 15 days. And at that time, I have that deep connection with Mata Sita, and I started taking a lot of insights from her. From through that insights, I wrote my second book, that is Divya Sri Tattva Jagrati. This is also translated in Kannada as well and going really well. I recently came to know it is going really well, and lot of book clubs also happening in that book. So they're talking and discussing more about that. They're going deep into it. So I'm very glad about that. So that is my second book. And whenever I got these messages, my dear friends, not even in meditation, while I'm cooking, while I'm cleaning, while I'm just walking, these insights will come. These downloads will come. Do this, do that. The intense feeling will come. So, and I started doing that, and miracles happen and connections happen through that. I will share one experience, such kind, okay? Actually, I used to live in New Jersey. Now I'm Dallas, but I live in New Jersey for almost 7 to 8 years. When I'm in New Jersey, I have this intense call from inside to start 1 year long Zoom meditation. I need to conduct 1 year long Zoom meditation. And this is really huge for me because I have two little girls with me at that time. My second child is really small, and I need to take care of them. I hardly have time uh, for even 41 days. It is a challenge for me to attend for 41 days continuously. But this calling is coming from inside to do 1 year. These kind of messages will repeat like, even 500 times same thought, strong thought will come into my mind. The masters will send that thought again and again into my mind. I don't have any other option to do that. It is like that. It is really intense. So I started 1 year meditation thing in New Jersey. Then I include many people. I created a group there, and I trained them to guide meditation, and I asked them to share about books, and I started doing all these things. Then one master called Sudhakar, he came with a unified book to me. So he said, this is a book from Mahavatar Babaji. There are 24 practices, each practice we need to do for 1 week, and it is taking 6 months. It is such a wonderful book. Then I said, immediately this thought came to me. Then we will do it as a everyday practice. Anyhow, we started 1 year meditation. We'll start this unified in this 1 year. So we'll cover 6 months. That's what I said. And he is little skeptical, but I encouraged him a lot and I supported him to do that. And then he stepped forward, and we did first unified in New Jersey. 6 months intense practice, 24 kriyas, each kriya for 1 week. These 24 kriyas came from Mahavatar Babaji. So in this unified, many masters, many masters, they become really good in meditation. They got a lot of insights, and they transform their lives in these 6 months. And a very strong team formed in New Jersey. Not only that, at that time I don't know that I'm going to shift to Dallas. If I didn't do that 1 year program over there, there is no PSSM in New Jersey. Because of that 1 year, that PSSM happened over there. There is a strong state now in New Jersey. PSSM strong state is there. Then later I moved here. Not only that, now that unified book writer, he approached us, Sudhakar, and he gave the copyrights to us. And that book is translated in Hindi and Telugu and many other languages. And now this unified, mostly thousands of people from US and from India did this unified program. And so everything start with one single thought, my dear friends. But when you hold on to, when you believe in the thought coming in meditation and just follow it without any doubts in you and surrender to the process, and so many connections, so many miracles. To understand my own experience, it will take like 2 years, 3 years. After 2 3 years, whatever work I did, whatever things I did, when I look back, because of that work, so much, so many things are happening, and it is really big now. If, for example, we are all meeting together here and attending this session, this leads to butterfly effect. So many big things will happen later point of time because of this session. So I see many things like that. So I started Prahlad Dhruva program called Prahlad Dhruva for kids meditation session. I designed 8 months syllabus of topic by topic, how to introduce meditation to kids and how to give them scientific things and experiments, everything. I designed 8 months program, and I almost take 10 to 15 batches of kids. And after coming here from New Jersey to Dallas, when I move here, I have a big family here. I have a huge welcome here because all core meditator kids are my students. And now in Dallas, in USA, a big mega pyramid going to come. It is Omega Pyramid. The president of that Omega team is Ramji, and Ramji joined his kids in my program. Through that program, he came to know meditation. He met Divya, and he came to this path. So there are so many connections, my dear friends. Whatever work you are doing, even though the small work, give your full, heart into it and do it. It will leads to big. We are all co-creators. When we align with the same intention and dedication, when we put our ego aside, we achieve great things, big things. So that is what my experience in meditation. And there are so many other experiences, my dear friends. It is a long journey. I'm blessed to have so many beautiful moments with Patriji and many masters. And I'm blessed to have so many intuitions like this. And I always ready to learn, my dear friends. We have so much to learn. Even though I have journey of 23 years, I learned and I read many books, I learned and I attended many sessions. Still, there is so much to learn. Never stop learning. Always try to learn new concepts and implement them. There are layers of ignorance, like onion layers. We have layers of ignorance. When we work with one layer and it will go away, then the surface, under the surface, there is another layer of ignorance will come up. We need to deal with that. It is continuous journey, but really a joyful journey. So that is what my experiences and my journey briefly, Naresh. There are so many things, but I'm really fortunate to be here in this PSSM, and I'm really blessed to, able to do this work of meditation and spreading word of spiritual awakening and consciousness. And I'm very blessed to have Patrizi as a facilitator of my spiritual awakening. So that's it. Thank you, Naresh. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, Devi Garu. I think, you know, a village from West Godavari to the Western world right now, with 20 plus years of uh, journey is huge, right? So when you were talking, one thing definitely came to my mind, the question that I want to ask, right? So I have 2 years of experience, you have 20 years of experience. Maybe after 20 years, right? So there is one word, right? The spiritual ego always comes in. As we progress, you did a lot. That's how I see it, right? As a beginner, I see you as a person who has spread meditation, because whomever I interview as a part of any organization, at least 5 to 6 out of 10 will talk about your program, the 6 months or the 1 year program, or your kids program and everything. Your sessions are beautiful. I think you are really carrying the spirit of PSSM and 18 principles, what I learned about 18 principles. So, Devika, my question is, as we progress in our spiritual journey, as so it's a soul plan, right? Few of us are here for service, few of us are here to spread meditation, few of us are here for one specific purpose. So as we kind of progress and gain knowledge, uh, there is that what is your experience, or do you have anything to talk about spiritual ego that is very important? Sometimes that ego itself is ignorance, we fail to
Yes,
identify.
Naresh. Yes, Naresh, there is two things, Naresh. Two big challenges are big enemies in spiritual path. One
Uh-huh.
is spiritual ego, okay?
Mhm.
And second is spiritual bypassing.
Okay.
And I'm really fortunate to have Dr. Newton sir in my life. So he make me well aware of these concepts in early of my spiritual journey, so that it helped me a lot to not to lose my awareness.
Mm.
So spiritual ego, it is okay to come, Naresh. At sometimes we all fall in ego traps. We fall in ego masks. But we need to bring that awareness back. Self introspection is really important. We need to bring that awareness back and come out of it. We need to look back into our conversations, look back into our thoughts. Don't
Mm.
just fall for our thoughts, fall for our mind conversations. That is all about spiritual journey, right? So, spiritual ego, I see many people like, Vishwamitra meditated for 1,000 years, then, Kama come, he fell down, and meditated for 1,000 years, then Krodha come, he fell down. And just like that, it is not only journey of Vishwamitra, journey of all of us. So these ego traps will come, we fall down. So it is very important to be aware and be grounded.
Beautiful. And what about the
Very
spiritual bypass?
important. Spiritual bypassing. So, one more thing about spiritual ego, Naresh, don't lose yourself in identity. Always in spiritual work, try to keep your identity as a zero. When you try to keep your identity as zero, nishkama karma, whatever you did, the result will come automatically.
Mm.
No, if the people around you identify you, or recognize you or not, or they are giving you appreciation or not, are they giving you importance or not, but universe know. Universe
Yes.
is the best account manager. All accounts are there with universe, and everyone will get the deserved thing. So outer world is nothing but reflection of our inner world. So ego is nothing but the other way of showing our self-deprecation. Sometimes our self-deprecation we cover with the mask of ego.
Mm.
So self-deprecation come from lack of love. So the answer for all these things is we need to love ourselves really into the core. When we love ourselves, when we find that worth inside of our heart towards ourselves, then all this ego will go away. When you want that worth, want that love from others, then this ego will rise. Ego is nothing but self deprecation. And self deprecation is nothing but lack of love. So, the love is the answer. When we
Yes.
love ourselves, it is easy to drop this ego. To whenever we, the blessed thing is when you recognize that you're having ego. When I recognize that I'm having ego, that is really a blessing. Many people they fail to recognize that they are having ego. So that is really difficult. But we need to recognize, be aware of it, and find the root cause of that ego. Why I'm having this ego? Why I'm fighting this, fighting for my place? Why I'm fighting for name? Why I'm fighting for place on the stage? Why I'm fighting for the mic? Why I'm fighting for the pictures? Why I'm fighting for my name coming and roaming in the groups? These things happen in spiritual societies. So question yourself why this fight is happening inside me, then go to the core of it. It is there to help us. It is there to realize some things, some inner dynamics inside of us. So that is how we deal with ego. First of all, we need to aware of it. Awareness is the key. And spiritual bypassing, Naresh, this is the one more thing. We use spirituality to bypass our lessons.
Mm.
For example, for example, I have a critical relationship in my life, okay? The painful relationship. So I think, so I have some past karma. That's why I'm getting this person in my life. I said that and I live with that. That is spiritual bypassing. I'm having some kind of, illness in my body. I said, okay, I did something in the past or something happened. That's why it is happening to me. We give some reason, or sometimes there are emotions, you know, emotional trauma is coming inside of, our consciousness, and then we just ignore all those emotions aside, put them under the carpet, and we sit in meditation.
Mm.
We go to the spiritual tours, we go to take sessions to come to run out of the chaos in our life. We choose spirituality and service, but spirituality is really meant to deal with that chaos, deal with that illness, deal with that relationship issue, deal with that mess in our life, not to run away from that and spend sometimes. I know many people, they don't have peaceful environment and house, so they come to spiritual organizations. That is spiritual bypassing. Many
Mm.
people, they don't have proper recognition, appreciation in the houses and in their lives. So that for that recognition, for that appreciation, they come and do service. Any service in temple or anywhere, if you're doing for that thing to make you feel good and to get that appreciation and identification, then it is spiritual bypass. We need to face what is really there, be there on your feet in your life with all that mess and deal with it and change it, transform it from inside and outside of your life. That is spirituality. If you're running away from these challenges and choosing meditation and spirituality to escape door, that is spiritual bypassing.
Understood.
Ma- Many people do that. Yeah.
Nicely said. I think we all do that unconsciously.
Yes.
I think that's something that we need to dig deeper. In this group, right, we have new meditators or experienced meditators. Let's understand what is the spiritual ego and spiritual bypassing, friends. That is very important. And in addition to that, we also have new parents, right? So, does anyone have any questions for Devi Garu? Um, right now. I think it's a time.
Before
It's
that,
time for
Naresh,
us to raise
even
hand.
though you're meditating from 2 years, even though I'm meditating from 20 years, you may meditated more than me in your past life.
Maybe.
Maybe. There is chances. Okay, no junior, no senior.
Okay.
I have so much to learn from you. How you have so much to learn from me, I equally have so much to learn from you. So even though you have 2 years of experience, even though you have passed, in non-meditator past, whatever it is, even though I'm meditating from, it is nothing like big or small, great or less. We are all equal, equally great because we don't know our past, right? Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. I think that calls for right. We all kind of, most of the masters that I've met has a very clear understanding when someone says Aham Brahmasmi or create your own reality or anything onto that, versus the spiritual ego coming up and redefining the term Aham Brahmasmi. Right. So Devi Garu, we have a hand raised from Preeta Garu.
Yes,
Probably she might have an
Prita.
ad question. Can we take a question
Yes.
from Preeta Garu, please?
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much. The sharing was so beautiful, Devi. I have a
thank you.
grown-up kid, who is staying away. How can I get, like, he's not a meditator, but he's a very, like, simple, kind, hardworking kid. Uh, do you have some tips for me from conscious parenting on how I can bring about that change for him? Or, I mean, how do I send that message to him that he has to do certain things to become much more emotionally independent and strong?
Okay, so you are expecting more emotional independence from your son or
Yes.
daughter? Son?
Both actually. Yeah.
Both actually, son and daughter, they grow up. Okay, okay. So, are you emotionally independent, Preeta?
I think I am. I have been
Mm.
meditating for the last 4 years, but the
Mm.
experiences that I am hearing are so beautiful. I realized I have a long way to go. And I am learning every day from each one of the speakers who's sharing. And I'm like,
Mm.
really thank everyone from the bottom of my heart. And it's been like I think I have also explored a little bit of whatever has come across me. And today I feel that maybe this is what I was waiting for.
Okay, okay. So, Preeta, are they coming back to you for emotional support
No,
even though they grow up?
no, I
So
don't think.
why do you feel that they need to be emotionally independent?
Because they have a lot of questions in their mind. They are questioning themselves sometimes when they are stuck at whatever stage they are in their work or personal life.
Mhm.
I try to talk to them about it, but sometimes I don't know. I mean, it's like my question also. Maybe I am also doubtful about it, whether they need it. Or do I have to
Mhm.
wait till they only come back to me and help them with it?
Actually, when they grow up, you can wait until they come back to you, but you have to be there unconditionally, Preeta. When they come to you for any help, you don't be judgmental. Why did you do this mistake? Why did you do that? Nothing like that. Accept
Yeah,
them as they are. Many times, whatever they show up on the surface is different, but what their need is different.
correct.
Okay, sometimes they become really arrogant. Some kids, they become really arrogant. They don't listen to parents. But inner thing is they are asking for that love and connection. They're looking for that attention. To grab that attention from parents, they behave in such a way because otherwise parents are not giving attention to them and they don't know how to get that attention, so they become very stubborn and doing such things, so parents can give their attention towards them. They will think of them and like that. So there are some needs inside. What are those needs? We need to look at those needs to fulfill our kids' needs. Preeta, we have our unfulfilled needs in our inner child. So when we look into ourselves, what I have, many times kids will mirror our lack or whatever we are having. They will mirror.
True.
They will not only ace for our assets, also for our ignorance, our patterns, energy dynamics. So, meditation will help in such a way that if you heal yourself, that will change the energy dynamics and emotional dynamics in your kids as well. What you can do is whenever you get some realization in your meditation, whenever you get such kind of change, or bring some kind of aha moment in your meditation, just close your eyes, uh, you know connect to your kids in meditation, energetically connect to your head kids, have that heart to heart connection with them with golden threads. Okay, have that heart, visualize that heart to heart connection, and whatever you feel inside, the fulfillment, the love or joy, feel it fully in your heart and send that to your kids. So that is how whatever you bring into yourself, you can send to them as well. They're pretty much connected to you. Kids and family system is really connected. We have very strong influences. One is from past life, and another influence, strong influences from childhood, and third very strong influence is from family system, and fourth strong influence is from our life plan, life design. These four strong influences will drive us in our life. So family system also really really strong. We don't experience everything because of karma. Everything is not related to karma. Many things we experience because of our childhood trauma, because of this family system. We bring everything together in our life. When we aware of where I'm getting and picking everything and making myself, when we aware, we just edit ourselves. That's it, Preeta.
Thank you so much. I'm
Just
definitely going to check out your book.
yes, sure. Thank you.
I'll get the links, Pritagar. I'll post it in
Yes.
our next
Yeah, yeah.
session.
Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Preeta, do you understand Kannada?
I understand Telugu. I'm from
Telugu,
Hyderabad, but right now I'm in Pune.
Hyderabad Telugu.
Okay.
Okay, Telugu then. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Preeta. Thank you. Nice talking to you.
So,
Yeah.
Pritagar, you have to subscribe for Omega Pyramid channel if you want to get hold of Devi Garu.
Definitely,
So we've planned
definitely.
a lot of sessions with her on that
Yeah,
channel.
I'm going to post more videos in Omega meditation channel, and also please subscribe to Omega Insta page. Follow
Definitely.
Insta page.
Okay.
Yes.
Will you share the link, Naresh, for those?
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure you connected to one of the masters, Prithvi, Jenny, or anyone. I'll get you a personal number and send a
Yeah,
WhatsApp,
sure.
or I
That
can
would be
share it in
wonderful.
the group chats. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Perfect. And there are two things, Preeta Garu, which I learned recently. I have two small kids, not the bigger ones. So there are two practices that we need to start doing as a parent, right? One is soul talks. I don't know if you have experienced soul talks or not. I'll ask one of the masters to talk about how to do soul talks. The second thing is in Vipassana practice, we have something called metta meditation. How you can send love
I
to
do that.
master across the world. Beautiful, right? So these two will help connecting with our children very faster.
Thank you,
Beautiful.
Naresh.
Thank you. So, masters, does anyone have any other questions? I don't see any hand raised or any question on the chat window. Perfect. Thank you very much, Devi Garu. It was a beautiful session as always. And thank you all. Thank you for continuing the journey and starting the journey. And we have about 20 days to go right now. Thank you all, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you. Thank you, Naresh. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating.